Hey guys, how you doing? Hope everybody's having a great week. I hope everybody's getting all their work done. Hope everybody's getting all their assignments done, and I hope all of you guys are watching all of your teachers' YouTube videos that we've been putting up for you guys. So please just stay on top of your work. And also, if you guys get a phone call from me or your parents receive a phone call from me, just please do us a favor, just return our phone calls. We just want to make sure you guys are doing well. We want to make sure you guys are healthy. We want to make sure that you guys are able to get all your work done. And we just want to make sure that you guys are comfortable with all your work and just make sure you guys are on track so you can receive your grade at the end of the school year. Like I said, we will be doing distance learning from now to the end of the year. So it's important that you guys keep up with this and just make sure that you guys are comfortable with all the work that we're giving you. So we've been working on nutrition, and each and every one of you have received a nutrition log, which you fill out for my class, which is a big part of your grade. So since you are doing your nutrition logs, I just want to make sure that you guys are comfortable with nutrition and the basic concepts of it. So that's why I'm doing a lot of nutrition videos with you guys, and I just want to make sure that you really understand the concepts. So we started with calories, and then from calories, we break our calories down into our macronutrients, which is our protein, our carbs, and our fats. And we've been going over some protein, we've been going over some of the carbohydrates, and now in this lesson we'll be going over the lipids. Lipids are also known as your fats. And your fats are broken up into triglycerides, phospholipids, and sterols. So in this lesson that I'm going to go over, I'm going to show you guys some slides. Please do your best to take notes on all the vocabulary that you see on your screen. So on our first slide, it's going to be digestion, absorption, and transport of lipids. Most of the hydrolysis of triglycerides occurs in the small intestine. Lipid absorption depends primarily on the molecular size. And like I said, guys, this could be what you would put in your notes right here, and it gives you exactly what lipid absorption is. The blood lipid linked mostly with heart disease is LDL, low density lipoprotein. So when you go for your blood work, if you guys ever go for your yearly physical, sometimes the doctor will do a blood panel on you. And one of the things that they check for is your HDL, your high density lipoprotein, as well as your LDL, low density lipoprotein. This is very important because if your LDL is too high, that means you have high cholesterol and you might have to go on high cholesterol meds, or you might have to make a change to your diet to get this lowered, because eventually over time you could develop clogged arteries, which could lead to heart issues, heart attack, heart failure, things like that. So it's something you just want to keep an eye on, and you just want to make sure that your LDL and your HDL levels are within a normal range. So lipids are fats in the body. Besides storage of fat, adipose tissue actively secretes several hormones, insulates, and acts as a shock absorber. So this is something, if somebody asks why is fat important for your diet, here you go. It secretes several hormones, insulates, and acts as a shock absorber. So you want to limit your fat in your diet, but you don't want to completely take it out altogether because it does serve a lot of good purposes for your body. Fatty acids that cannot be made in the body are called essential fatty acids. Americans don't often face deficiencies of essential fatty acids. So we might have to take in some other supplements to receive our essential fatty acids. And typically they're saying that Americans don't often face deficiencies because typically Americans have a high fat diet because of fast food, because of fried food, because of a lot of red meats that a lot of people like to enjoy. Fat supplies about 60% of the body's ongoing energy needs during rest. So that's a big number there, 60% of the body's ongoing energy needs. So another thing why fat is so important for you. We did discuss that obviously carb is our number one energy source, but you also have to get in your fats as well. This next slide discusses health effects and recommended intakes of saturated fats, trans fats, and cholesterol. The dietary guidelines for Americans recommends less than 10% of calories from saturated fat. So right here, this is very important for you guys, and I would put this in your notes. That 10% of calories should come from saturated fat. So that's obviously a very small percentage of your total calories for the day, guys. So this is why we need to be very careful with our intake of our saturated fats. So to keep an eye on that, what we do is we track our calories, we track our protein, our carbs, and our fats. And the way we do that is by using our nutrition logs, or also MyFitnessPal, which is the app that I told you guys to download. So if you do have it downloaded, please send me your username so I could add you as a friend, and you could add me as well. And this way I can keep track of your diets, and we can really get a good idea of how much calories, fats, carbs, and protein you guys are taking in. And then from that point, I can help you with you guys with your diet. So please keep up on those nutrition logs. If you have any questions, please contact me and we can go over it more in detail. Health effects and recommended intakes of saturated fats, trans fats, and cholesterol. So once again, unlike saturated fat and trans fat, dietary cholesterol raise blood cholesterol very little, if at all, with a less clear role in heart disease. Replacing saturated fats with unsaturated fats reduces the LDL, which is your low density lipoprotein, cholesterol, and lowers the risk of heart disease. So guys, this is really important right here. Okay, replacing saturated fats with unsaturated fats. So it's something to think about, and I explained in many lessons with you guys about reading food labels and understanding how much saturated fat you should take in and how to read on the food labels to see how much fat is in the food that you are taking in. And next, the health effects and recommended intakes of monosaturated fats and polyunsaturated fats. Omega-3 fatty acids have been shown to reduce inflammation and reduce cancer-related deaths. So how do we get in our omega-3s? Typically fish, avocados, some nuts have high omega-3 fatty acids. So if you're taking in these foods on a regular basis, you should be meeting your omega-3 fatty acid intake. If not, guys, there is alternatives where you can actually take supplements to get your omega-3 fatty acids in. And that's something that I do, as well as I can also recommend certain supplements to you guys if that's something you're interested in trying out. So please go through these slides. You can watch my video as many times as you need to. And next lesson, we will be going a little bit more into nutrition, and I want to be going a little bit more into food tracking with you guys. So I'm going to be putting up some more videos on how to exactly track your food, especially using MyFitnessPal. So by the end of the week, I would like everybody to have a MyFitnessPal account set up, and you could use your smartphones and you can also use your at-home computers to set up a MyFitnessPal account. And this is completely free, and anybody can create one and have a username, and you could start tracking all of your food. So I hope everybody has a great day. I'm excited for tomorrow's lessons. And please, guys, just return phone calls whenever you can. And I hope everybody has a great day.